On first down, they'll run. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Sao Paulo in just a bit. We've set it down from 37. They'll throw it here on first. Short pass brought in. He's got it in the red zone. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
There's the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
Here we go, right up the gut. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you going to do?
Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1. One more push from the ground game. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Trying for the deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Chargers get home, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
On the jump.
Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing second and 23.
Hurt, Viking, 18. Hey, check that. Street. Steady, right?
He'll look to throw. And this is lofted deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
18 Cardinal, 19 Lions, 79 Broncos. Steady.
From the red zone on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
18 Rattler.
Second down carry for A-Chan. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, you know, the best of them take advantage of it.
Panther 11.
From the red zone now. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get their first points of this game just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Fielded at the 14. Well, that decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Throwing here just before halftime. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the offense gets it back, but of little consequence here. We've reached halftime in this one. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The party's still going for 2 more quarters, football fans. We're back underway from Brazil. Worthy now to return it. And he stopped on the run back at the 27. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
Second half starts with a run by Williams. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
7 targets. 19 target. 19. Ready.
He's dropping back to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's a Chiefs first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
They're going play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on 2nd.
18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. Ready.
Back to throw now. Drops this one down here for Williams. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19.
He's going to throw this one. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Here we go. 70 Lions. Cut 19. 79 Broncos. Ready.
He'll throw it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Blown back, gets the handoff. Escapes a defender. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. Back-to-back carries here. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. That's why they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Rolling back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. And then it's a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
3rd and 4.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Working quickly here.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Going ground on 1st and goal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal. He gets it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. A gain of 4 on the run, partner. They're going to be looking at 3rd and goal from the 5.
It's now 3rd and goal.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. Throwing from the gun here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. Pretty easy kick here, Brock. Just 22 yards. Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. On the return, here comes Achan. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
Ready, set.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Ready,
Airing it out to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Here we go, sack. Cougar 19. Viking 18. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
19 tight, 19, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Hey, smash Broncos, let's go.
Working near his goal line. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. And goes to the hurry up here.
Bronco 80. Seven Pirates, 60 Maverick, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That's cuffed beyond the marker. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Viking 18.
Playing with Achan here out of the gun. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Come 19.
Throwing it on 2nd down. And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
Hurt. 19 Tiger, 9 Buffalo 18, Dragon 60. 18, Pioneer.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Ready up.
Now, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now.
Go. 70, 19 tight, 19 tight. Rig.
Man in motion, out of the slot.
Seven Pirates, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready up.
Back to throw it. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Trap 60, trap 60. Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther 11, Panther 11. Warriors 17.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They did it! He made the interception! And the Chiefs have some new life in the fourth!
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Oh, he forced it, intercepted, and that could do it. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And that is a touchdown. The Chargers parlay the interception into points.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers make it a 10-point ball game. The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Ready, ready.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs making a 4-point game here in the 4th.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage big time.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the 4th.
17. Chiefs 14.
Now with almost 2 minutes left, they're lining up for an onside attempt they need to recover. And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Needed to try it. We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Dime coverage for the Chiefs as they get prepped for this third down. Looking to throw. Got for big yards on the right side. And he's got the Charger first down. And that should be all she wrote in this one.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
25-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Buying some time left. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
First and goal. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Chargers make it a 9-point advantage. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
One splits the uprights. And the Chargers make it a 10-point ball game.
Chargers 24, Chiefs 14.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Batted away at the line, incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. Second down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And it's incomplete. Went deep into the bag of tricks there on second down. Probably expect something a little more conventional here on third. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with third and long.
18, 5 here. 6 the Eagles, 6 the Eagles. Warriors 70, Dragon 60. Go.
To throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
All set to go now from the 35. They're going to pass it here. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long. Dropping back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. That one's out and cut on the right side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings. They'll throw for it. Taking a shot towards the end zone. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Chargers see the return go out of bounds. And that is how this game's going to end. So the Chargers come away with the win in this one. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we say ciao from Sao Paulo.